Good morning, teacher.
So before I proceed, let us all stand for a prayer. May I ask Mr. Escalera to lead us in prayer?
Jesus, teach me day by day what I have to do and say. Make me gentle, kind, and good. Make me loving as I should be known.
Again, good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
So before I proceed, can you pick up some pieces of paper under your chair and arrange your chair properly? So now, can anyone who wants to volunteer to read our classroom rules? Yes, Miss P.
Listen carefully when someone is talking or speaking. To raise your hand if you want to answer or have a question. Really respect everyone.
Okay, is everything clear, class? Okay, so before we proceed to our discussion, let's have a recap first. If you still remember our discussion last meeting. So what was our lesson last meeting? Yes, Ms. Malone.
Measuring time using 12-hour degrees per hour clock.
Okay, very good. And what does AM and PM stands for? Anyone? Yes, Ms. Gio.
AM stands for before midday and PM stands for after midday.
Okay, very good. And what do you mean by, what about measuring? Do you have any idea what is measuring, class?
Refers to process of determining.
Okay, I'm sorry, can you please stand up?
Refers the process of determining the specific time or counting the passage of time.
Okay, very good, thank you. Then, what, if a train leaves at 13, what time is that in 12 hours forward? Yes, Ms. Malone.
1 p.m.
Okay, very good. It's 1 p.m. So it's 11 a.m. and it's a 24 hours format before or after noon? Yes? Okay, very good. It's before. So what time is bedtime if the clock say 21? Yes? Miss Leo? Okay, bedtime is at 9 a.m. So how do you measure time using 12 hours and 24-hour clock? Yes?
The 12-hour clock divides the day into 12 hours per day.
Okay, very good, thank you. So today, we will be having a new lesson. I have read different pictures and I want you to analyze what the pictures are. So, let's take a look at the pictures. So based on the pictures, do you have any idea, class? Yes?
Based on my observation, there's a circle.
Okay, very good, circle. What else? Yes?
There's a circumference and circle.
Okay, very good. That's a circumference of a circle. And what else?
A tool for measuring.
Okay, a tool for measuring. So based on the pictures, what do you think our topic this afternoon? Yes?
Take measure.
Okay, measure. What else? Thank you. So based on the pictures, what do you think our topic this morning?
So the topic this morning is about measuring the circumference of a circle.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So our topic this afternoon, can you please read?
Measuring the circumference of a circle using appropriate tools.
Okay. So, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to, can you please read the objective, class?
Identify the appropriate tools in measuring the circumference of a circle. Measure the circumference of a circle.
Using appropriate tools.
Okay, thank you. circumference? Do you have any idea? Yes.
The distance around the circle.
Okay, a distance around the circle. So circumference is what we call a distance around the circle. So this one, this is the, what is this last? Yes? Okay, circumference is the distance around the circle. How about the circle? Do you have any idea what this? Okay, Manuel.
A circle is a set of points in a plane where every point is of equal distance from a fixed point called circle.
Okay, very good. So a circle is a set of points where every point is in equal distance from a fixed point. So it should be a circle, if na-point diri, it should be balanced, di ba? Hindi makakatawag circle na diri ang buwan, right? So based on this illustration, do you have any idea what is the relationship between the length of the diameter and the radius? Anyone? So based on this illustration, the radius and the diameter, what is the relationship? The relationship between the length of the diameter and the radius. Anyone? Okay, so the radius is a half the length of the diameter. Can you see this one, class? This one, the diameter. So it should be a half of the length. While the diameter is a circle is twice the length of its radius. So it should be passes through this center, right? This point. Pass is the diameter also on this. Class? Yes, do you have an idea?
Mathematically, this can be expressed as diameter is equal to 2x, radius is d is equal to 2r.
Okay, very good. Can you repeat what have you said here?
d is equal to 2r.
Equals to 2r. So what do you think D represent for?
Diameter.
Yes, diameter. How about the R?
Radius.
Okay, very good. So based on this illustration, class, based on this illustration, what is point E in the circle? Anyone? Do you have any idea? Yes? What is point E and a circle? Yes, Miss Ovisino?
The point is the center of the circle.
Okay, it's the center of, so this one is the center. So I have an example. So who wants to volunteer class to answer this problem? Anyone from the class? Yes, Miss Tio. So for example, if the radius of a circle is 3 inches, what is the diameter of the circle? very good. Can you please round of applause? So, the radius of a circle is 3. So, as what you've said earlier, the radius is half, right? Half the diameter. So, the edges. And what is the diameter of the circle? So, diameter equals to R. Then,
Radius is
and then you, okay, multiply that, answer is 50. So now, how do you think we can measure the distance around, for example, real object like this one? Anyone? Yes?
by using tape.
Okay, by using tape measure. By the way, why tape measure class? If you can use another tools, why tape measure? Yes?
It can bend around curved object to measure the circumference directly.
Okay, very good. Okay, by using this tape measure, di ba ma-pass siya sa mga circular object, right? Because ma-bend siya, or it could be, should I say, pwede siya ma? Okay, ma-bend or ma-curve siya, right? So, who wants to volunteer to, can you show us how to measure the distance around an empty, this one? So, ako tayo, empty lang, then we can use this one. So, who wants to volunteer? Yes? This one on this. Can you demonstrate us? So what happened when the tape measure itself what happened when the tape measure makes itself while wrapping around an object?
I get the measurement of this. I get the measurement of this circle, which is 8 inches.
Okay, very good, 8 inches. Yan yung representation. So class, based on the demonstration of Amadeus, what do you call the distance around the circle object or space?
Can you repeat your question?
So, based on the demonstration of Manonas, what do you call the distance around the circle object or space? Yes?
Circumference.
Exactly. It's called circumference. Again, class, what is circumference?
The distance.
Yes? What do you...
The distance of the circle.
Okay, the distance around the circle. So, the purpose of this is to measure the circumference of this circular object. Am I being understood, class?
Yes.
Okay, very good. How about the roller? Do you have an idea what is the purpose or what is the use of this roller? Yes?
To measure shorter
Can you
length.
please tell us?
To
Yes.
measure shorter length.
Okay, to measure short length. What else? Yes? Opisina?
We can use the roller to measure the diameter and radius of the small circular object.
Okay, very good. So, sa gigamit ni Manonas Guerrero, di ba? Nag-use siya nga ni. So, this one is a circular object, right? Natawag siya kung circular. So, you can use roller to measure the diameter and the radius, right? So, or you can, for example, this one. So, you can use this one, a roller, to measure the radius and the diameter. Are we clear, class? So this morning we have an activity and I want everyone to cooperate or this activity involve money, okay? Then, come on na naman. Okay, here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so look for a circular object inside the classroom. So for example, like this, the mga circular object. And then measure the diameter of the object using the ruler, this one. And use this formula. So this formula is so for example, class, the diameter is 6. Then 3, 14, and 6. Then there, you multiply the into and then after sa multiply one may answer. Is that in here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So use a string, use this one. To wrap around the object, then measure the string with the roller to estimate the actual circumference. Then compare the measured circumference with the string gamit money and then the calculated one. Okay. So tignan mo which one then. And then discuss any differences. Are we clear, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, look for a circular object inside the classroom. Go. The time is look for a circular object inside the classroom. Edges. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to volunteer to present your answer? Yes.
So, using the formula C equals pi times C. So, C equals 3.14, which is the point of the pi, multiplied by the diameter of the circle, which is 23 inches. And then C equals 72.24 because 3.14 multiplied by 23 is equals to this. Therefore, the simplest term of the circle is 72.3.
Okay, thank you. So, ayan, please. So, by the way, this stands for circumference. Kaya 72.8. So, another activity class. These activities and the manual. So this activity or the activity called activity challenge, measure it like a pro. So this activity title is to match up and measure the world around you. So instruction, imagine you're a measurement expert called to help in a different life scenario. Your task is to choose the goals to measure the diameter of each circular object. And look for at least 5 circular objects inside the classroom and match them to the correct measuring goals. So you can use this one, the roller, to measure them. Okay, so after you done answering, you pass your answer in front without making any noise. Are we clear, class? I'll give you 5 minutes to answer this activity. One minute left. Okay, class, are you done?
Yes.
Okay, you can pass your paper without making any noise. Just pass your paper and board in front of you. Okay, thank you. Here's your assignment. Inside your house, look around and select 5 circular objects and describe the circumference of each circular object and what tools did you use. And write your answer in your assignment notebook. Are we clear, class?
Yes.
So if you have questions, just approach me, okay? So, goodbye and thank you, class. That's all for today.